I have just started making one of my bigger investments in CS2, and I'm going to be dumping a lot more money in it shortly. The fracture case is a case that I really want to talk about in today's video, and I actually sold one of my previous investments to buy a ton of them. So let me actually explain why. I've kind of explained this already in a bunch of videos, but I have a lot of fracture cases already. I don't even think that's accurate. I think I have like 600 in there. You can see I've got plenty of Steam Wallet funds, and I have a lot of these selling and a massive buy order in right now. This case is still hovering around 70 something cents. It got up to $1.06, which was pretty ridiculous. I've had two massive buys. I bought at 76 cents and just today at like 70, 71 cents, somewhere around there. So around the 70-cent range, I am very happy to buy these cases. And as I already kind of spoiled, I've been selling my CS20 cases and giving Papa Gaben a ridiculous amount of money per every single case because I am super hopeful in these fracture cases, and I believe they are one of, if not the best investment case in the game right now. So let me tell you why. If you want to buy skins or cash out your skins instantly at a great price, check out skin.land, where you could also get a free $10 bonus on your first sale. Skin.land is a site I use to insta-sell skins myself. They offer incredible prices, and the process is very easy. Just make sure to click that link at the top of the description for your $10 bonus, or enter code CHF on the site, then go to your profile and enter your trade URL, and you're all ready to sell and buy. Then select the skins you want to cash out instantly. Just click the skins you want to sell, select your payment method, either crypto or various bank transfer methods if you're in Europe, then just confirm the trade the bot sends you on Steam instantly, and you're done. And despite Valve's new update that allows trades to be canceled within 7 days, Skinland can now pay you out instantly without waiting for this trade protection period to end. You can also buy skins for 30% cheaper than the Steam market value on Skinland as well. They have a ton of deposit methods, so whether you're looking to buy or sell, check them out with that link at the top of the description and get your $10 bonus today. So the thing with the fracture case, and I've seen people have differing opinions on this, is I think the knives in them are extremely good. You've got the skeleton knife, you've got the nomad knife, you have slaughter skins, you have vanilla skins, obviously, you have fade skins, and you have case hardened skins. So you've got a bunch of good knives, or I guess two really good knives, crimson webs as well. This case is simply worth unboxing. That's what I'm trying to get at. I think it's, for its price right now, only 73 cents, once again, probably the best case in the game to unbox. A Dreams and Nightmares case, which sure has the butterfly emerald and stuff, it's $2. Recoil case, that thing's kind of garbage. The Fever case is still good. That's actually the most unboxed case in the game right now, which I'll show you guys later, but it's still $1.12. And just kind of for bang for your buck when unboxing cases, I think the fracture case is really good. And we can actually see the results of how many of these things were unboxed over the past month on CSGO Case Tracker. And we could see, now that it's removed from the active, not the active drop pool. Is it called the active drop pool? Yeah, I guess so. There's still 3.2 million of these unboxed over the past month. That's it. And just for comparison, you could see it's very closely unboxed to the Dreams and Nightmares case. There's actually more of them being unboxed than the Recoil case. All of these cases have like around 3-4 million, and the fracture case is holding up. You can see compared to other cases that are confirmed rare and a lot more expensive, it is a massive outlier. And a reason I sold a ridiculous amount of CS20 cases is because of this, and a couple other reasons. But you could also see the Fever case is it's up there. Once this thing gets removed from the game, and I don't think it's going to be anytime soon, that case is going to be very expensive as well. I'll slightly cover this, but I don't think this thing's going to get removed from the game anytime soon because so many people are... I mean, it's like the only reason to get an Armory Pass at this point. To buy a bunch of Fever cases and then unbox them. I mean, there's 9 million of them being unboxed in a month. Valve is making so much money from that case. So, but that's not what we're talking about in today's video. We're talking about the fracture case. And you can see right now, this might look a little bit scary to buy back in, but there's a reason why I bought around 70 cents in this thing. It went, you know, to 53 cents, doubled in price in literally like 2 days' time, and now it's slowly dying back down. The thing is, I don't think it's going to get back to 53 cents or 56 cents, whatever it may be. And the reason for this is, number one, and we could go back to the site, CSGO Stocks, and see this, day one of these getting removed, there's 400,000 sold on the Steam market. Day two, 200,000, just really high. Wait, that's not even days. That's like an 8-hour period. Whoa, that's even crazier. Yeah, September 17th, 00 to 8 o'clock, there was 400,000 of these sold in 8 hours. There's just such a massive influx of these things being sold, on top of the fact that a bunch of people are going to be hoarding these things in their inventory now because, it's removed from the game, so it's a solid investment that, I think this is going to be a really, really good investment for the long term. That, along with the fact that it's got great knives, it was already being unboxed massively, and it is still relatively cheap compared to the rest of the case market. All reasons why I'm a massive fan of this case. If my buy orders don't get filled, I will be buying a bunch at 73 cents by the time this video ends. So that's where we're at there. Another reason why I don't think it's going to get back down to 53 cents is because we can check the gallery case. And the gallery case kind of went through a similar pattern. It was at $1 for a long time. Valve announced they're going to remove it from the game. It hasn't been removed yet, which doesn't help, but it did pretty much the exact same thing that the Fracture case is doing right now. It doubled in price, a little bit more actually, and then September 8th or September 18th comes around, where all of the stars that people spent on September 10th become like tradable. All the cases become tradable, so there's a massive dip there, and it's still at like $1.35. So it's still 35% higher than when it got removed. And I think we're kind of seeing the same pattern happen with the Fracture case, where there's still more demand, so it's not going to get all the way back down to $1. I think maybe we're like here for the Fracture case right now. We could definitely dip a little bit lower, but I don't think it's coming back down to 53 cents. And even if it is, I think this is an investment you should hold for years upon years. And I never think that buying at 73 cents is a bad buy at all. Gonna dip back down to 60 cents? Maybe. Buy some more. Hold for 2 years. It's a great investment. Another reason why the Fracture case is super good is because the only knife, it shares these knives with the Shattered Web case. The Shattered Web case is like $9.50 on the Steam market, so nobody's unboxing it. Obviously, there's no reason to. So now you've only got these two cases in the game with the same knives. That's the only way you could get these knives, and they're really good knives in this case as well. So just another reason why I think it's great. Now, the reason why I sold a bunch of CS20 cases, I don't even know how many, 600, maybe more. There's 420 listed right now, so these are hopefully going to get sold. And I mean, I've sold a bunch of them in literally just the past hour. So the reason I sold the CS20 case is because, first off, it's $1.65 for this thing, which is a very high price. The CS20 case is good and bad. It's got standalone knives. It's got the classic knife, which is great, but I'll show you guys. Let me go on over to Price Empire. The thing is, the classic knife doesn't really move that much in price. I wish that thing blew up in price, and I wish it was more demanded, but it simply is not. Even though the rest of the CS market has been absolutely blowing up right now, the classic knife, it's not doing great. It's up a little bit over the past 60 days, but they're not doing too great, man. Not a lot of them are even up 10%. And you might think, wow, you're greedy. That's 10%. That's a pretty good gain. Here's what the chart of the CS20 case looks like. This thing has gone, oh my God. Hold up. Okay, there we go. This thing has gone from 60 cents at the end of last year, beginning of this year, to $2.40 at its peak, and now it's at like $1.65. And the knife has not moved that much in price. Who is going to want to unbox the CS20 case at $1.65? And essentially the best thing you could get is a classic fave, which is still only worth like $600. Compared to other cases, like the Fracture case, that's just not good. I would like to say I would like to hold on to these CS20 cases for a while longer, but I think the Fracture case just comparatively is just better. Better knives, better price, better everything. That's where I'm at right there. So that's why I think it's so much of a better investment, and there's way more than one box. So that's where I stand. That's where I stand with the Fracture case. And just to show you guys, I bought these CS20 cases in 2021. I bought them at 8 cents each, or 0.08 euros. I don't know how you call that, but yeah, 8 euros worth. I got 100 of them. I didn't have a lot of money in 2021. I won't lie to you guys. I bought like 2,000 of them. It only cost me like 160 bucks. And, I made my money. I got like a 20x on them. That's insane. So I'm very happy with that. And you'll probably see me making a video 4 years from now, maybe not, I don't think I'm going to get a 20x on the fracture case, but if I could triple my money, that would be more than I'm hoping for, to be honest. So that's where I'm at right now. Also, I think the fracture case could easily double way before the CS20 case can. You guys know that already. The classic knives need to increase in price if you want to see the CS20 case increasing in price. That's where I'm at right now. The the CS case market in general is just crazy, but I think the demand for the fracture case over the long term is just going to be great. I could see people unboxing it even if it gets to like $2. We could go back over to Price Empire and we could see, like, let's look up the skeleton fade. This thing probably hasn't moved too much in price. It's up 6% over the past 60 days, which, I mean, keep in mind this thing was an active drop up until very recently. So, essentially, a case that was an active drop in the game for a super long period of time has similar gains to the CS20 case, which was $2.40 at peak. So, comparatively, I think that tells me there's way more demand for the knives in the fracture case. I'm investing in that thing. I think it's great. It's the first thing I've seriously dumped a ton of money into recently, and I am going to be buying a lot more right now. I would buy them on video, but it shows my address when I hit the buy button, so I'll do it directly after. Thank you guys so much for watching. Check out the sponsor with that link in the top of the description, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.